So we're here on the land today. We're gonna be setting up a deer feeder. The kids wanted to come. They brought their binoculars because they want to try to see some birds. Got the whole crew with me because Chelsea isn't feeling all that well today. She's got a little cold and stuff. So we're gonna go set up the deer feeder and show you what we're doing in terms of attracting some big game. The property was timbered years ago, and they left a bunch of these old stumps out here in what is going to be our pasture area, and there's quite a few of them. I think we're gonna grab some property flags and then come out here and let me and the kids come out and mark all these different stumps. That way we can get somebody to come out here and get them removed, because there's some pretty big ones, and I'd like to get all that out of here. When I was driving through here just now, not gonna lie, I was a little bit worried about getting stuck because it was pretty wet out here, and it's been wet and it hasn't really rained a ton, so it's pretty wet back here. So I really think we got to do something in terms of our water management. Maybe put a pond and some French drains out here that lead into the pond, because this is where I drove through just now and it's pretty wet. So I'm thinking it'd be a good spot for a pond somewhere back here. That'll end up being inside of the pasture so that, our cows and other animals can get water. And then maybe we can set up some French drains leading and directing water to that pond. So I'm gonna have to do some research and probably seek out a little guidance on that. But that's my general idea behind it. Let's go put this deer stand up. So we got our Moultrie deer feeder. I picked up a couple bags of deer corn from Spivey Farms. Caught them there even though they were closed on Sunday, so that was good. Got a ladder with me and stuff here, so gonna take this stuff. I got the truck about as close as I can probably get it over to where the deer, the spot where we're gonna feed them's at, and then I'll carry all this stuff over there and then show you what we've got. So I have never deer hunted before, so I don't really know what I'm doing or what I'm looking at, but I look it up on YouTube, so all that stuff, and I got a couple friends who give me some advice. But I'm pretty sure this is probably a bedding area, like where they bed down at. You got all this grass and stuff like pushed down and stuff all over here, like something's been laying around back here. Maybe someone can tell me if that's the case. And then it looks like this is a path that they kind of walk through to go back here, probably to this oak tree. I think that's an oak tree. Now, my brother-in-law, Trevor, sent me an article on it and said that since we got this oak tree here and it has a bunch of acorns right there, that we've sort of hit a little honey hole in terms of being able to attract deer to the area. So I want the feeder there just to kind of get them accustomed to coming at a specific time, over time, and then I think that they'll naturally come as well for the acorns that are on a couple different trees on our property. You don't want to walk? Yeah. Can you walk? Bubba's taking that stuff over there for me so we can put it up. Isabel got herself dirty, jumping in some muddy puddles. Yep. She's like Peppa Pig, huh? Bubba, would you carry the rest of that stuff over there for me? Here, I'll carry her. Give her here. Come on, sweetie. Here.
It's a log.
It's a log. Here. Let's go. We'll go set up the deer feeder. You carried that for me? Nice, bro. Touch that. Touch it. Ah! All right, so here's where we're gonna set it up. So we're gonna set it up right over here. This oak tree, big majestic oak, drops acorns right here, and apparently deer like acorns. Go figure. Because why? Herbivores?
I think so.
That's right. They are. I think so. I think they only eat plants, right? Is that right, Link? Because if their eyes are what?
On the side. On the side of the head. No.
Hey, are my eyes on the side of my head?
No.
What about if I go like this?
And
We're omnivores, right?
yeah.
Look, there's a crow.
I got it.
You checking it out with your binoculars?
I see it.
Okay.
I've
All right. And Isabel's going to help us put this stuff together, right? All right. So, but in all seriousness, we're going to put the deer stand close by this big oak tree because they're already probably accustomed to coming here, at least when this is dropping acorns. I don't think that's all year, but I think when they're dropping acorns, they're accustomed to coming here to eat these acorns. So we'll get them accustomed to coming here all the time by putting a deer feeder probably right here. That way it's a little bit outside of the view of this path over here. And then I'll probably put a deer cam up on this tree right here to catch them when they come down this path, because we had tracks way down that path over there. We had a couple of paths that you could see where they walk through the brush right here, and I think they're bedding down right over here. So in all actuality, I could probably set up a deer stand in that big tree, you know, way down here, and without a deer feeder, and probably see some deer if I just sat out here and waited. But I'll put the cam up and get them used to coming here so that when deer season comes around, then, you know, we can catch one or grab one pretty easily. So I underestimated how tall this thing was, and, you know, maybe how short I am, you know, but the ladder that I brought wasn't long enough to, or wasn't tall enough for me to dump the bag in the top. Also underestimated how many bags of deer corn you probably need. This is one. I'm going to grab the other one and put 2 in there, but it probably could have taken 3 or even 4 bags of deer corn, at least 3. But what we did instead is I took one of the legs off, leaned it up like this. I'll fill it up, and then I will stand it back up after that. All right, so we got the deer feeder set up, setting up our deer cam now. I got the Tacticam. I think it's called a Reveal XB. Yep, Reveal XB. I got it over here in setup mode, so then you can also see ourselves on my phone to make sure that we can see it. Who's that?
Not me.
That's you?
That me.
You and who?
That me. What
Yep.
I did.
So we got that set up now. I love you too. So we got that set up now, and now we should be able to see the deer all the way from this area to this area.
I see.
Look. See? All right, so we're about to wrap up here. I got the solar panel. Full disclosure, I don't think it's going to work that great, but it's got batteries too. They're about ready to get out of here. We're working. We've got notifications coming to the phone now. We got the cam set up. Got the feeder set up. I forgot the batteries to the feeder. So I'm going to have to come back out tomorrow to put the batteries in here. But like I said, I bet you we can see some deer here tonight anyway. So if I do see some deer here tonight, I'll put it on the next video. I'll also put it on our Instagram, Facebook. So make sure that you follow us there. I'll put the links in the comments section or the description section below. I'll also put a link to the feeder that I bought, the cam that we bought, all that stuff as well. So we're all set up. We're going to pack up, get out of here, and we'll see you guys next time.